Rounding them up. It's going to be December 20th for sale, 1971 through 1980 Ford Pinto. This search comes from one of our subscribers. The subscriber actually said any year Pinto, and I believe that's what we found was 71 through 80s. And boy, there's a lot of them. So, like this subscriber, if there's a classic car you're looking for, whether it be a Corvette or a Pinto, it's free and easy to do. Just subscribe to the channel below and drop in the comments below the make and model you're looking for, and we'll round them up for you. So you can see the one I picked right here is not going to be the only one that's for sale, but this is the one I would go check out if I was looking to buy a 71 to 80 Ford Pinto. So I hope you all are digging the searches. We're going to try to knock out a lot of Ford Mercury searches today. I know that last episode I said that we had a subscriber that requested that comments. That was actually those 66, 67 comments. We had multiple requests for that search. And sorry it had been pending so long, but I know this Pintos, this was just recently requested. But it seems how we're trying to knock out all the Ford requests that we have pending. We're going to get on to it today. So I don't own any of these cars. They're all going to be on Facebook Marketplace. There's going to be 4 of them on Craigslist. So that's the 2 platforms. I also don't make up the prices. So prices I have put in order from lowest to highest. Hopefully there's not duplicates. I know we deleted quite a few, and you can see we still got a lot of cars found on this search. So we're going to get started. We're going to roll through them fairly quick. So the main thing you need to find one of these cars that you see on this episode or any episode rounding them up is going to be the location and what platform. So this is Craigslist. It's in Denver area. Next thing you're going to need to know is the description. 1974 Pinto. That's how you type it in. You'll find it. It's been here for 24 days. He updated the ad at the bottom of Craigslist. You can always see when people updated 16 days ago. So this will still be on for another 2 weeks at least. Craigslist ads only run, unlike Facebook Marketplace, these only run for 30 days before you have to renew them. So my bet is you still got it for sale. Don't have a rear end in it. Great parts car with a V8. Sold as is. Entire car must be purchased. That's how it's listed. Denver. Check him out. On to another one. This time we'll be on Facebook Marketplace. You'll want to go to Illinois area. Punch in 1974 Ford Pinto. This car will come up. $1,500. Been posted for 18 weeks. You heard it right. 18 weeks he hasn't been able to sell this one. It is a wagon. We did include wagons on here. Got a rusty set of trailer wheels on it. It says 74 Pinto wagon. Mileage is about 65,000. Have a title, project car, 1,500 at best offer. That's what it says. Check them out. I know if I bought one of these, I'd want a 71, 72 where the bumpers look good still before they made big bulky bumpers. Here's a 73, so this might even have the small bumpers too. 1973 Ford Pinto, $1,500, 17 weeks, Oregon. Got some General Lee wheels on it. Also got a roll cage in it. Bad photos, man. You got to take more photos around the car than that. So that could be why it's been on here 17 weeks. Still got 4 lug front and back. On to another one. Wasn't much to say. 1980 Ford Pinto, $1,600 here. Listed 6 days ago, Georgia. Does say clean title, even though we're seeing it's in Georgia. Runs and drives. Also have another seats not shown in pictures. New carpet and dash cover included with original title. So you gotta dig that. Georgia car with the title. But you can see this 80. Look how big those bumpers are, man. Those gotta go. Yeah, that's got some ugly looking bumpers. There it is, Georgia. On to another one. We'll be back on the Craigslist. It's going to be in Southern Maryland, and it's going to be a 1973 Ford Pinto station wagon, pending sale apparently. $1,800 is what they's asking for it. Got a sunroof in it. It's another wagon. We did include a lot of wagons on here. They've obviously changed out the front clip on this car. Almost look like a Pantera front end. On to another one. It's going to be, we're going to go fast. Again, if I went too quickly and it's something you're interested in, just go to the area and look it up. This is going to be Craigslist. It's going to be in Medford. 1975 Pinto station wagon drag car, $2,000. It's going to be in Oregon. Looked like it was all stripped apart. Got the front clip off of it. Engine's broke down. Check him out. There's a description. It's been on here 23 days. It'll be on here for another week before they'll have to repost it. On to another one. It's going to be Ford Pinto, listed in Connecticut on Facebook Marketplace. It's been on here for a week. $2,000. So we're up to $2,000, and this is a circle car. Just seeing last time we did Pintos, we've seen a lot of these. So apparently there's a certain class that they run circle cars with. Pinto bodies. On to another one. That's what you're looking for. That's what that was. 1980. Whoa, we got newsflash. 1980 Ford Pinto Pony Standard. That's how he's got it printed up. It's in Illinois. $2,000 for this one. Only one photo of the front clip missing the grill with trailer wheels. On to another one. It's going to be in Georgia. 1976 Ford Pinto. It says make offer $2,000. It's in Georgia. So it's bill sale only. Again, we never see titles. That one earlier, that's a rare case to see an original title with a car in Georgia. This thing looks pretty rough. I don't think I'd give $2,000 for that one. That's me. That's your area. Check him out. On to another one. Be a 1974 Ford Pinto. That's how it's listed again in Georgia. $2,000. This is 12 weeks ago. This one looks all original. I'm digging it. 74 still had the little bumpers. So I gotta say, I've never had a Ford Pinto. I have had a couple Vega wagons and a couple Vegas with V8s, but I've never had the Ford Pintos. On to another one. It's going to be a 77 Ford Pinto here for $2,000, listed 9 weeks ago, Washington. It's going to be Facebook Marketplace, Washington, 77 Ford Pinto. You'll find it. I dig the 4-lug Kragers. So it's been sitting there an awful long time. Dig that big glass hatch. Well, I just clicked off of it. It's a pretty cool car. 77 on that one. And again, I don't know if 71 to 80 is the years they made them, but that's the years that we found. On to another one. It's going to be in Oregon here. 75 Ford Mustang. This looks like the drag car we just looked at. So it is. So I missed the duplicate already. There's one I missed. 1979 Ford Pinto Pony Wagon. $2,500 for this. Listed a week ago, Illinois. Got Mustang wheels on the front of it, so still got 4-lug. And actually got Mustang wheels on that side of it. Check it out if that's what you're looking for. That's your area, Illinois. It's been on here for 1 week. $2,500 he's wanting for that one. There's the description. Still got the 4-cylinder in there. On to another one. It's going to be another baby blue one. 1977 Ford Wagon. $2,500. 14 weeks ago. This was in Michigan. So if Michigan's your area, there's one right there. Been on here for 14 weeks. You probably think that price is probably negotiable by now. 77 Ford Pinto runs and drives. Need a little bit of love in the body. Has original 2.3. So I don't know if the subscriber that requested this was looking to build a drag car, but he mentioned something about building up an engine like he could go for just finding a roller. On to another one. It's going to be 1980 Ford Pinto Pony. That's what it's called in the description. Michigan again, $2,500. Yeah, I definitely don't like the 80s. I don't like the grills, the bumpers, the hubcaps. That's me. On to another one. If you're looking, that's what you're looking for. Michigan on that one. There's going to be another Ford Pinto Squire wagon. That's how he's got it posted. It's Texas. $2,500 for that. Looks like a wagon. It looks like a Woody wagon. Horrible pictures. Does say it's a 79 with a V6. On to another one. See, we found a lot of them. 1976 Ford Pinto. $2,500 for this one. Listed 10 weeks ago. Nevada. Yep, even got one in Nevada. It's a 302 V8 and transmission to put in it as well. So it sounds like the parts aren't in there. So it's a 76. On to another one. 1979 Ford Pinto station wagon. $2,500 Michigan. It's like the third one we found in Michigan. Manual transmission in this one. It's obviously going to have the original engine in this one too. So it's 2.3 4-cylinder. Check him out. That's what you're looking for. Listed 1 day ago. On to another one. Be a 1979 Ford Pinto. $2,500. Coming to Oklahoma. Yep. Looks like they just towed it in on the trailer. Hard to say where they pulled it out of. Ford Pinto been restored. Motor needs fuel pump. No title. Been restored with no title. Well, why would you do that? On to another one. 1976 Ford Pinto. $2,500. Listed 5 weeks ago in Washington. I like the aluminum slots. This car looks real good. Yep. I'm digging the steering wheel too. How about that? clean title in hand. Pinto roundabout, 4-cylinder runs, drives, has a title, 2,500. Best offer, contact if interested. Check him out. 5 weeks, Washington State. On to another one. 1977 Ford F1. That's how he's got this one typed in there. That's how you'd want to type it in. Michigan area again. 20 weeks it's been on here. 2,800 bucks. Actually looks better with the grill missing. I think if I had one of these, I'd try to put the older grill in it if it wasn't a 71 to 73, 74, whatever year they stopped making the small front bumpers. But it's a panel. Got the little round windows in the back. Could have been a mail truck at one time. Maybe clean title. 77 Ford Pinto. Cruising Logic Project car. Not perfect, but very, very clean and super solid. That's what it says. I know it isn't an F1, but Facebook Marketplace doesn't have Pinto model in the model list. They don't. But you see a lot of people have already put in the right one because you just got to know how to do it. So when you're listing your car and you're in the make and model and you don't see your make and model there, go to the very bottom of the list. It'll say other. You type that. When you go back, you'll be able to type in whatever you want it to say for make and model. So many people don't know that on Facebook Marketplace. It's just amazing. On to another one. It's going to be a 72 Ford Pinto. See, this, they didn't have it as an option, but here's one that says Pinto, so obviously he knows how to do it. It's $3,000, 16 weeks ago, Florida. Got some nice looking blue tires on it. Not sure I've ever seen blue tires quite that bright of blue, but the paint job looks horrible. It looks like it was shot with aerosol cans. So it definitely needs a repaint. Needs finished. Has a 302 in it, it says. Paint just needs buffed out, man. My ass. Good luck buffing that. Nobody likes buffing paint and wet sanding. And when this looks like this right here, yeah, you might as well just take the D8 to it and shoot it again. On to another one. 1976 Ford Pinto 2-door. $3,000 for this one. This thing looks like it's got brand new trailer wheels on it. Probably because they got themselves a wheel dolly here and they don't need the trailer no more. Listed 5 weeks ago, and it's in Florida. Interior looked horrible. The outside of it actually looks really great. Engine's all ripped down. $3,000 for that. Florida area, looking for a wagon. Some kind of crazy windows in the sides of it. Check it out. On to another one. It's going to be a 72 Ford Probe. I gotta tell you, this Ford Probe almost made the pick of the day. It's 3,500 bucks. 5 weeks ago, Illinois. Obviously, he didn't know how to change the type or model, and he just put Probe in there. But this is a pretty cool car. I'm digging it. The bumpers are missing. It's a 72 Ford Pinto race car. Pick a motor and trans combo, and he'll throw it in. So with that being said, it's got 48 gears in it, 9-inch rear end. I'm digging the sounds of this. You really do have an engine and trans, you're just looking for a body and a roller, boom, there's the one I go check out. Illinois, it's been on here 5 weeks, punch in 1972 Ford Probe, you'll find it. On to another one. It's a 1973 Ford Pinto here, 3,500 bucks again, listed 15 weeks ago in Illinois. That's a Mustang wheel on the front, got Mustang wheels on this side of it. Don't look bad. Again, it's the year I dig, but still had a 4-cylinder in it. And runs, lot drives, it says, so they haven't had it on the road. See more. 3,500. Each will make better. Also, parts car 75 Pinto hatchback. So it sounds like he's got another one for parts if you want it. It's 3,500 each for both of them. On to another one. 1980 Ford Pinto here, 3,500 bucks. Listed 11 weeks ago in Texas. Clean title. Again, Texas with clean title. You got to dig that. It's like they're actually driving it. 80 Ford Pinto, 4-speed manual, 2.3. Runs and drives. Has been used daily driver. Bluetooth radio. Fair condition on the interior. Message with any questions. Serious inquirers only. Asking $3,500. Best offer. There you go. Looking for a running driver. You're in Texas. Again, it's that 80. On to another one. I dig this one a lot. 72 Ford GT Heritage Coupe 2D. That's how he's got it listed. Yep, Ohio. Check it out. 7 weeks ago. So it's been on here for 7 weeks. Yeah, I'm digging the setup on this one. He's even got a Ford engine down in there, so you really got to dig it. Cool project here. It says manual trans. 72 Pinto. Truck car 85 Mustang 5-liter. T5 trans. 9-inch rear. It has 3 girls. Firewall headers. 5-speed. 90% bodywork done. Check him out. I'm digging it. The price. Looking for a drag car. 72 Ford GT Heritage Coupe in Ohio. Punch in there. You'll find this one. On to another one. 71 Ford Pinto. I believe we just looked at this one. No, we didn't. 71 Ford Pinto. $3,500. Listed 15 weeks ago. Illinois. So I dig the aluminum slots. Again, they're 4-lug. Again, it's the year I would like to have if I was going to have one of these. It does say clean title. Illinois. Lot drives. Yeah, this is the same one that Lot drive a minute ago. So check it out. On to another one. We showed that one twice, I do believe. 1976 Chevrolet Vega. Come on, man. How do we get a Vega in here? We'll just go ahead and show it. So there's what I've had. I've had a couple of these in the past. Yep. Cool car. Price on that's $3,500 4 days ago. On to another one. 1971 Ford Pinto. We make mistakes all the time here and mounting them up, especially when we get such crazy amount in the results. So this episode, the other episode, it was like a 15-minute episode to watch those comments. And I gotta tell you, man, that episode took like 3.5 hours, 4 hours put together. I think it was less time to put this episode together with all these cars. That was hard finding those cars. 1971 Ford Pinto here, $3,500, 13 weeks ago, Dayton, Ohio. I am kind of rushing through today. Try to keep each episode to under a half an hour. But not only that, we're going to try to bring a bunch of requests today. So has a lot of parts coming with it, it looks like. Or those are all the parts that have been ripped off of it. 71 Pinto 302 with firewall exit headers. Not bashed in. See anything about a title in there? Have a title, but not in his name. So I don't know. You're not buying his car. You're just buying it from him, giving him the money, even though he's got the title with somebody else's name. On to another one. 1980 Ford Pinto Pony, $3,800. Listed 5 weeks ago, Washington. I actually don't think it's legal to sell another title with somebody else's name on it. So I don't know. Had some LED headlights in there. Other than that, it looks fairly clean. Until it shows a couple big dents, but looks like an honest seller. Shows you the dents it does have. It's an 80, $3,800 for that lemon, or I mean Pinto Pony. Yep, super clean, rust free, 2.3 on it with 114,000 actual miles. On to another one. It's gonna be a 72 Ford Pinto, $4,500. This is 2 weeks ago. It's gonna be Massachusetts, and you can see it's got some Corvette wheels on the back. So apparently it's got a Chevy rear end in it. They've done a huge firewall extension in this. That's what you're looking for, is a drag car wagon project. $4,500 seems kind of steep. No engine. On to another one. This one almost made pick of the day. 71 Ford Pinto, $6,000, Zanesville, Ohio. So 11 weeks it's been on here. It hasn't sold in 11 weeks. I dig the reverse chrome back rims on it. I dig the 4-lug Kragers on the front. They put the exhaust through the front end right here. You did see it had a tilt front end on there, but I don't know if they're pulling that pipe off or this is before they put the pipe on there or what. It says rat rods, runs and drives, heated garage, maybe trade, let him know what you got. I'm digging it. $6,000. On to another one. It's actually not a bad price. See the hood's opened up big time, engine carburetor sticking completely out of the hood. On to another one. Be a 1974 Ford Pinto 2-door. That's how he's got it posted. North Carolina, $5,000. Still got the hubcaps on it. Shoot some clear coat on here, and that wood grain will probably pop right back off like it never faded. It's a trick I've done it quite a few times on stickered up woodies that have faded like this. Just grab some aerosol clear. Yep, just spray it right on there, and boom, wood grain comes right back to it. Up for sale, 74 Ford Pinto, 2-door wagon. Yep, wants $5,000. On to another one. We went through a lot of cars to only be up to $5,000, right? So I guess you got no excuse not for owning a classic car. Nah, this takes a certain taste to drive one of these. 1977 Ford Pinto, orange, $5 grand listed 5 weeks ago in Oregon. I don't know. I'm digging it. I dig the sounds of orange. 77. Got the aluminum slots on there. This thing looks great. Big piece of glass. Never seen the hatches on these things, man. Holy shit, right? You ain't hiding nothing that's sitting in the back unless you're going to tent them. Cool car. I'm digging it. $5 grand for that. Again in Oregon. All original. Or trade. Runs and drives. On to another one. 78 Ford GT. It's going to be in Maine. It's $5,300 for this one. Got some big old 4-lug wheels on there. Sure is. Got some 20s. I don't know if those are 20s or not. You got the original set of wheels in the back. 78 Pinto 5-speed. It's got air suspension. So if that's what you're looking for, was a Pinto wagon with some big wheels. Check him out. On to another one. It's going to be on the Craigslist. It's going to be Southwest Virginia. 1976 Ford Pinto. $5,800. Been on here for 10 days. I dig the original wheels on this one. Goes to show how good they can look. Just being cleaned up. Painted back up to be original. Nice looking steering wheel. Dash is all cracked up. I'd rather look at the cracked dash instead of a piece of carpet laying on a dash, but that's me. I'd rather look at that. Yep, sure enough. I'd just dig all this out and Bondo it all up and just paint it tan again. Would look way better than looking at that piece of carpet. On to another one. I dig the color and wheels again. This is probably the coolest one we've seen. What is it, out of price order? $5,800. Now we're dropping back down to $49.95. I dig the color green, the wheels. Dealership, it says. Listen, 2 weeks ago, Florida, $49.95. Car looks great until you start zooming up on it. And it's got bondoed areas popping out everywhere. So the bodywork was quickied. See all the pop and rust coming back through it. You see the gray primer areas that they've already sprayed. He does show it to you, but I don't know, about $5 grand. On to another one. That's me, Florida. Check him out if it's what you're looking for. There it is, showing you where it's at. On to another one. We're now up to $6 grand. 70 Ford Pinto wagon. It's not a wagon. I don't even know why I said wagon. Probably because it threw me off with saying 70. So I thought 71 was the earliest one we found. Oh, this is correct. And they made them in 72. 70 as well. How about that? It does have a straight axle in it. Pretty cool looking drag car. It says rolling chassis Pinto. Ready for a small block Ford. Want to sell or trade for a tractor. Yep, he's got it listed as a 70. So there's my new favorite one. $6 for that. Looking for a straight axle, something crazy to drive? There you go. On to another one. Be a 1980 Ford Pinto here. $6 they're asking for this one. Again, the subscriber that requested this just said Pinto any years. So we're showing a whole bunch of them all over the lower 48. This one's in North Carolina. He's won $6 for it, and it's been on here for 14 weeks. It's been a long time, right? Does have a Mustang 93 5-speed conversion. Apparently that's all going with the car. On to another one. You're seeing it right at $6 It's gonna be 1976 Ford Pinto race ready. So what it says. 6250 listed a week ago in Indiana. There's another one of those circle cars. Again, the last time we searched these, we found a bunch of them. See, this one here's got a little hopped up engine already in it. Check it out. That's what you're looking for, is a circle car, Indiana, race ready. That's what it says. $62.50 your best offer. On to another one. Be a 72 Ford Pinto here. $6,500, Louisiana. This one looks great, man. I'm digging the wheels. Got some decent wheels. It's got some kind of LS conversion. What's in there? 5.3. Yep. It's got a Chevy engine in it. LS swap. Go figure. The way everybody loves doing them LS swaps. Somebody throw one in a Pinto. Oh, there it is. $6,500 could be yours. On to another one. It's going to be in Atlanta. Rare 1977 Ford Pinto, $69.95. And it's still sitting in the garage. Looks like it's been in there for years, right? Doesn't actually look that clean, but it does look all original. Bottom of the ad's going to show how long it's been on here. 11 days. He updated it 6 days ago, so that's a new ad. That's one you're looking for, so it's rare. I don't know why it'd be rare. We found a bunch of these cars. On to another one. 1976 Ford Pinto, $7,500, 2 weeks ago, California. Yeah, I just don't like the big bumpers on them. But I can say that about all the cars they were making through 76, 78, 79. All the bumpers were ugly. But it's listed 2 weeks ago, California. And it says paint job is a year old. So it's probably full of Bondo too. I don't know. California, you tell me. $7,500. I do like the light blue. On to another one. I don't know about $7,500 for one of these. 1972 Ford Pinto, $8,000, 20 weeks ago, Missouri. It's like a bracket car. Yep. This could be a cool car. $8,000. It's probably a roller, right? 72 Ford Pinto drag racing includes body and weld wheels, a welded frame. Not included is the engine and transmission, probably. I don't know. Check him out. What you're looking for is a drag car. $8,000. There you go. On to another one. 1976 Ford Pinto, $8,000, Missouri. I think I'd rather have the last race car over this one. That's me. It does have a tilt front end on it, so it's been lightened up. That's your area. Looking for a narrowed up race car. There you go. $8,000 though. On to another one. It just looked really dirty and nasty. Like just washing it would have probably helped convince people that it's worth $8,000. I don't know. 1972 Ford GT Coupe 2D, $8,500. The wheels look clean. 4 lugs. I doubt they're trailer wheels. Unless you got some little bitty trailer, right? 72 Ford Pinto, good condition. Interior needs some TLC. 4-cylinder engine, makes noise. Man, you gotta be shitting me. You want $8,500 for that? On to another one. This thing here now for another $500. Go check out this. 1977 Ford Pinto, $9,000. Yep, 16 weeks it's been on here in New Jersey. All striped up. Almost thought it was a Starsky and Hutch at first. So again, those little porthole windows in the back, a lot of those I think were postal trucks, but if it says anything about it or not, but I see we got a video on here, so let's listen to it. Don't look bad inside. Again, the price is $9,000 on this. Still got the door buzzer. That's kind of cool, right? Put your seatbelt on, man. Actually, I think that's because the door's ajar. On to another one. 1974 Ford Pinto, $9,000, New Jersey. I got 3 photos of it. I'm sorry, but I don't see $9,000 for that. That's me. New Jersey's your area. I had to check out that red one. On to another one. 1979 Ford Pinto, $9,500, Florida. Again, got that cool blue color. The blue interior, really clean under the hood. Car looks absolutely beautiful. $9,500. Yeah, like we say in a lot of the Round 'em Up episodes, how bad do you want it? There it is. I'm showing you where they're at. Just like always on every Round 'em Up. On to another one. I'm showing you where they are. 1978 Ford Pinto Coupe 2D. That's how he's got it posted. It's going to be in Ohio. It's going to be $10,000. So we made it to $10,000 for this lemon. Or I'm sorry, for this Pinto. I say lemon because I think this car started the lemon laws on vehicles. To be honest with y'all, that's how bad these were. I like the slots on it. Look like it might be a tad bit too wide on the back. So got in for an engine. It says clean title and it says trades only. So hit him up with value of something worth $10,000. Maybe he'll trade you. On to another one. It's be a 1980 Ford Pinto 11.5. Guess this looks the best one we've seen so far. Kind of looks like a Chevette with all that blacked out, the black hood scoop on there. But it don't look bad. Like I said, for the 80, probably the best looking one we've seen so far. Got to dig the spoiler, right? There's that back window tinted up. See, right, 11.5. I mean, it's really not that expensive considering some of the cars we show you here on Rounding Them Up. Hell, that's not much at all, right? On to another one. I think we only go as high as 15,000 on these. 1979 Ford Pinto, and here it is, 12 grand. New York. Got some 5 stars, cage in it. Aftermarket wheel. Still had a Ford engine in it, so I'm digging it. It's got a 347 engine. Runs and drives like it should. 12 grand. On to another one. 71 Ford Pinto, 12 grand. Yep, this is the 18 weeks ago. There's your bracket car. I'd like to think for 12 grand we could take a racing today, right? This is a drag car, 351 Cleveland, runs 11.5s. Great car, not too many around. So what it says, it's probably going to be our best deal in the drag car turnkey right there. On to another one. 76 Ford Pinto, 14.5, listed 3 weeks ago, Mississippi. Yep, going to be all original. This car looks absolutely pristine. So if that's what you're looking for, olive green with a really ugly color. Well, we found it for you. 3 weeks ago. That's how long it's been on here. It's got 55,000 original miles. The car actually looks it, man. It has V6. Has factory AM FM radio. That's definitely sporting. On to another one. Some of these colors are just awful. 1977 Ford Pinto, 14.5, California. This isn't the bright yellow. This is the, I don't know. I like the black interior. Let's just say that. Yellow and black's your thing. 11 weeks. He hasn't been able to sell it for 14.5. Clean title. All original. The 4-cylinder, 4-speed manual. On to another one. It'll be a 71 Ford Pinto Pro Street hatchback. I definitely like the hatchback better without just one piece of glass. This car's badass. If I was going to have one, the 70, 71, 72, that's what I would want. So this don't look bad. I don't know about the Chevy cow hood on it, but I'm digging it. Looks like it's going to be a turnkey car, I'd like to hope. There you go. With a Ford drivetrain, 302. Yep, got 4-wheel wheelwood disc brakes. It's a pretty badass car. Got a nice inscription on it. It says, I will not respond to if it's available. It's because he's an idiot. On to another one. I'm just so sick of seeing people say that. It's so easy to say posting will be deleted when it's sold. Listed 11 weeks ago. North Carolina. A lot of you guys don't watch all the time. If I was to message this guy, or let's just go back to his ad. If I was to message him, first thing that they put in there, what does this say? What an idiot. Anybody that puts that in their ad is an idiot. Because the first thing it's asking people to ask you is if it's available. Yep, I'm telling you. On to another one. And this is just ridiculous prices here. But I guess if you're looking for this specific car, color, make, model, here you go. 78 Ford Pinto, 3-door roundabout. That's how he's got it listed. 15.9, North Carolina, 11 weeks. He hasn't been able to sell it. And it's mint. So it's just like going back to the dealership in a day and looking at one, but I tell you, I'm not that impressed. That's me. This brings back childhood memories for you. And I'm sorry it's going to cost you $15.9 for it. But with that said, again, I think that the subscriber was just looking for a roller. I'm not even sure if you're building a race car. You probably didn't even need a title. So on to my pick of the day, and it's going to be this one right here. It says 1977 Chevrolet Pinto. You know, I can't make up shit how when people post stuff. But if you want to find this ad, punch in 1977 Chevrolet Pinto, Texas area. Texas gets the pick again. So Texas just had to pick the day a minute ago with the comments. And now they get to pick again with these Pintos. $1,500, listed 5 weeks ago. Yeah, let's read it out. It says there's 4 of these, no motors. They do not run. We are going to turn them into race cars. Then they release. They are no longer going to allow these to be used. So I don't know if they were going to turn them into circle cars or what. But you heard it right. They got 4 of them. Asking $1,500 for all 4. or best offer. So take a big trailer, because there's 4 of them to grab, and for $1,500, I think beyond a doubt, reasonable doubt, that is our pick of the day. So I hope you're digging the Ford requests and searches we're bringing tonight. Hoping to be right back right after this episode with another search. Not sure what we got down on here yet still, but I'm sure you'll all see it posted up. I think it's going to be some 70 to 71 Torinos. So thanks for watching, everybody. Again, if there's something you're looking for, it's free and easy to do. Just subscribe below the channel. Drop in the comments on any of the rounding them up videos. The make and model you're looking for, and we'll get it written down and we'll look them up for you. Thanks for watching, everybody. Big thumbs up and peace out.